Hello everybody and welcome to Great Leveler Gaming. I am the Great Leveler and today, as you already know from clicking on this video, we've got another unboxing video. Today we're looking at the alien, or the Xenomorph from Aliens. Oh, really excited. This is a Weta workshop, I don't know how you pronounce it, I think Weta. Weta sounds better. Weta workshop. Now Weta of course are behind the fantastic Lord of the Rings CGI. They've done some fantastic models. But what I like about these mini epics, which is what this is called, is they're more caricature-ish without being silly. I was actually looking into Lord of the Rings version of it with Aragorn and stuff like that. And while scrolling, I came across the Xenomorph. Now, the reason I went for this is because I love Alien. You can't see him from where it is. There is an Alien Funko Pop that I have. I also have a figure which I'll show you briefly. The problem with that one was it was a posable one that doesn't stand up no matter what I do. This is the other Xenomorph collectible I've got, fully posable, but he won't stand. I daren't move him because it took forever to get him propped up. His mouth comes out, he's fully articulated, but he will not stand. Very annoying, but great detail, but very frustrating. So I was really excited for this one. Obviously you can't see it too well because of the shine on it. Once it's out of the box, it'll be a lot easier to see. So I just wanted to do a quick one because this looks really, really awesome. Something a little bit different. And I really wanted to share it with you guys. It is a limited edition one as well. Another reason why I snatched it straight up, because I didn't want to miss out basically. So with that being said, let's get on with the unboxing. So let's get into the unboxing. First off, I love the box art, very, very posh. Now this is from Aliens. So as you look on the back, we have a collection from Alien, which is the original Xenomorph, Facebook, and of course Ellen Ripley, which also looks really awesome. I think if I was to get another one, I definitely have to go with old Ellen Ripley with Jones the Cat. So this one though, as I said, is from Aliens. It's a Xenomorph Warrior. So it's got the more ridges on his head, as you see there. And Cassie Doll. I think it's Cassie Doll. It's been a while since I've watched Aliens, but I'm sure that's what Newt called her little doll head. So that was really cool. At first I was like, oh my god, it's carrying a baby head, and then realised that it was actually the doll's head. So let's open her up. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. So what have we got on top? Oh, all right. So straight away on top we've got what is going to be, I assume, the platform to stand Alien on. And, yes, that definitely. And we've got a nice little booklet. Is this just going to be all the things we can collect? So, as you can see here, these are the Lord of the Rings ones that first caught my eye. I love Gandalf, I love Aragorn, and of course, Gollum. Because we love Gollum, we love doing the impression of Gollum. And I didn't actually realise just how many there were. Holy moly, look at that Xenomorph. Kind of wish I'd got that one now, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy with the one I've got. I just ordered stuff from Amazon. And as you can see here, this is the Warrior. This is the limited edition. There's also a Soldier one. And yeah, some of these can get quite pricey. I looked at Smaug. He looks absolutely massive. But yeah, it's really cool. And again, we've got a little bit more. Yeah, Casey. Sorry, I'm reading this as I'm doing it. So Casey's been adopted by an acidic mini epic. Sorry, Newt. So love that. Love a little bit of history on these companies. Again, Weta is an absolutely fantastic company from what I've seen of their collectibles. In fact, I probably got it somewhere in a box somewhere. I've got the original Gollum statue that came with the two towers with him holding a fish. So anyway, here it is. Let's put the box out of the way and let's get him out of all this nice packaging. He looks in good condition. I was a little worried because when I first got it, I dropped the box. But thankfully, it doesn't look like any damage has been done. So let's just skip forward while I try and figure out how to get him out of the packaging without breaking anything. Yes, I know you shouldn't pull a knife directly towards your eyes, and yet I'm a rebel like that. There's probably a better way. But it seems to be working out. Oh, cool. Cool. Right, just took that to one side. There he is. I'm just launching bits of the plastic onto the floor, never to be found again until the vacuum comes along. But never mind. Anyway, here we have it. So this is obviously a pre-posed Xenomorph. It's got a nice kind of green to it, which again, it's just makes it look a little bit more interesting, because I don't really think the aliens are just black. They tend to have a little bit of colour, but due to the environment, they do tend to look black. Now, one thing about it is it does look almost posable if you look at like the jaw here and the knees, but it is actually fixed. You can't move it, which is how I prefer my my collectibles, as you can see from all these in the background. I prefer them more static and posed because I'm no good at posing them. However, if you do like posable figures, I'm going to plug my brother's Instagram page in the link below. He's just started up taking photographs of characters like Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man, where he poses them in different settings and takes really nice pictures. So the link to his Instagram is in the description down below, and I'm just going to put a couple on screen for you here just to see what it's about. He's just starting out, so any support you can give him is always appreciated. Anyway, back to the statue. So again, love the huge feet. I love that my alien looks like a hobbit. And of course, he stands up perfectly well without the base. The base is just going to be added support, which I really appreciate, but it's not necessary. There's not much to really say on it, except for I just love the pose. It's just a little, again, caricature-ish. It's not trying to be realistic. The tail's actually quite short compared to how the actual alien is. But the details all there, the claws, and again, well-painted job. Tons of detail, and despite the fact, again, that it's not trying to be photorealistic, you can almost as well, I'll have to try and get a close-up shot that'll cut away to, but you can almost make out the inner mouth that they've done some work on as well. And it's just got a good feel to it. It's not particularly heavy, but it doesn't feel fragile. It doesn't feel like I'm going to break it at any moment. So I'm really happy with it. The paintwork again looks great on the Cassie doll, especially with one eye slightly closed compared to the other. And it's just a really fun, I mean, that's what I want from my collectibles. I want something fun. It doesn't always have to be serious. So there's not much more to say. Let's put him on his stand. Again, I love the fact he's got giant feet. And does he click in nice? Oh. My hands are apparently sweatier than what I thought with the marks it's leaving. There we go. Nice and secure. Alright. I already think I know where I'm going to put this guy. I love it though. I love the pose. I love... Just one of them things, you see it and you know you want it. And this is definitely one of those that I've been really happy with. Sometimes I get these things and I'm disappointed with the end result. But I just love this. I just love it. I think it looks great. Again, I don't do many of these unboxings. It's more for my own pleasure of watching them back. So if you guys got any input on how you would like me to do these in the future, if there's any more detail you'd like me to go into, do let me know down below in those comments. But let's put him in his home. So there we have it, guys. The Xenomorph Warrior with his Cassie Doll Head is now in his rightful home. I really like this collectible. As you can see, my case is getting a little bit full now, so there's probably not going to be many more collectibles I'm going to get. Me and my fiance are wanting to move to a new home. That might be another couple of years just because of how things are and how I tend to be in getting my arse into gear. But we'll probably, when we get our own place, I look to expand my storage space. Basically, I want to build my own man cave and have tons more places for storage. So that's the plan. So until that point, I probably won't expand this collection anymore. But when we do, I definitely want to see about getting an Ellen Ripley at least, maybe get the full set. But I would love also to collect these mini epics, as they're called, from Weta Workshop, sorry. And do Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. I don't have, as you can see, anything really Lord of the Rings related, despite the fact how much I love the series. And fun, unrelated fact, I actually didn't like Lord of the Rings when I first watched it. I know, but before you crucify me, just The first film on its own isn't that interesting. There's some great moments, but until you see it as part of a whole, as a standalone film, it's kind of anticlimactic. You open up with this huge battle scene, and then most of the rest of the film is walking. So I left the cinema a little underwhelmed. Now it's one of my favorite series of all time. It's just a masterpiece. I even don't mind The Hobbit, particularly Smaug. Any scene with Smaug in was just instantly better. I think it was so well done and also incredibly underutilized. But that's by the by. That's off subject of what we're talking about here today. So if you get a chance to get this collectible, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's exactly what I wanted. It's not photorealistic. It's quirky, but it keeps the real feel of it. And it actually states on the boxes that it's designed by artists of the film. So you've got that love and attention to it by people who created these things in the first place, or at least had a hand in it. So if you are thinking about it, I like it. It's exactly what I was wanting. Nothing too serious, a little bit quirky, but also really well done, which is what I want from my collectibles. So yeah, really happy with that. Speaking of things that I wasn't happy with, that wasn't as advertised, we have down here, I don't know how well you see it because of how I'm doing the camera, we have a, hold on, let me do it properly. So we had this collectible, which is obviously from Aliens with the chest bursts from the inhabitant, and Hicks Hudson, I always get them too confused, with the alien popping out of the vent. I did a whole unboxing of those two because the box was probably the same size as this box, and yet when you got it, they were that big. The detail's good, but I was really underwhelmed, so that's why I didn't bother with the unboxing. So that is exactly what I wanted. It's a really nice size. It's not too big, it's not too small. Detail's great, paintwork's great, good feel to it. Exactly what I wanted. So yeah, 10 out of 10. It might be not your kind of thing. If you like photorealistic, like my Ellie, like my rest of these, then it might not be for you. But if you like quirky stuff like Funko Pops and stuff like that, I think it's a really fine addition. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you on the next one. Any feedback, let me know down below. But yeah, check out Miniature Photography. I think that's what my brother's Instagram page is called. And give it a like. And I'll see you all on the next video coming soon. Bye.